like your car.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
Yeah, see that little dot there?
Yeah.
I gotta go there in order to start that timer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But we good. I got you. What am I looking for there on Taylor Street?
Prisma Health.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing major, I hope.
No, I have a competency class I have to go to. It's probably going to be like 45 minutes long, so I'm going to get it over with.
You going to school?
Yeah, I worked at Richland last night, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh, boy.
I had to come get my daughter out, and then I said, well, I got to go back for my class to the other building because I'm not fooling with Richland.
Yeah. So you work at the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do there?
I am a patient observer. I work with psych and mental health. People who, want to take their lives and try to commit suicide.
Okay.
Mostly it's SIs I sit with, but if it's not an SI, sometimes it could be a safety, which is like a person, maybe they have IVs in or some type of leads on them, attachments, and they're trying to take it up. Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm actually an NRCMA, so that's what I went to college for.
Okay, so NRs, that's registered nurse.
Nationally registered certified medical assistant.
Medical assistant.
I worked at Bryan 12 and a half years before I went to Prisma. Bryan Psych.
All right.
So I've been doing psych for a while.
So psych, yeah. I'm surprised. Well, I don't know, because I know years ago they just stopped. Well, we're from California.
That's where I was born.
Oh, really?
Monterey, California.
Okay, well, we're in Southern California, Ventura County.
Oh, wow.
But, it has to be 25 years ago, they shut down all the mental health facilities.
What?
So then you ended up with a bunch of people on the street that were mentally ill. That's like 3/4 of your homeless population over there in California now. So I'm surprised that the hospital has a psych ward, I guess.
Yeah, actually at Baptist they have one. They have it on you can go to different floors. They can be in different rooms, but mostly it's on 5th and 7th. And at Richland, the children, they actually have a ward. Mm-hmm. The children actually have one.
Huh.
And the ED for the adults.
So the children for like teenagers mostly probably?
Yep.
Tell me that you work in there as well?
Mm-hmm. I work for Richland and Baptist.
So in the children's ward, what is the biggest psychological problem the kids are having nowadays?
Bullying.
Bullying. Really?
They were saying bullying, and that's why they want to take their lives. And I'm like, y'all, that's not a reason to want to take your life.
No.
Or
It's a
the top one.
Permanent solution to a temporary problem. Suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about for adults?
And for the teens as well, they molestation. Yeah, I had a couple of patients who they said that's what happened to them more than once. And my thing is, how you can't leave your kids with anybody these days. You have to know the people you're leaving your children with.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You can't trust anybody really until you really get to know them.
Because my child is special needs and nonverbal, and you think I would leave her? No. No, I don't think so.
Some stranger, right? So how many beds are in the psych ward where you work at?
Let me see. It's a lot. I'm gonna say over 50.
50.
I'm gonna say over 50 at the Richland, because they can be on any floor, and Baptist has to exceed that.
How many? Wow. Now the bullying that the kids say that they're subjected to, is that in-person bullying or online bullying?
In person.
In person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of not me because I sleep all day. A lot of staff, the patient will tell you when you come in the room. I go in the room and introduce myself. Hi, my name is Keisha. I'm your patient observer for tonight, and I will be with you until 7 a.m. They said, hi, Keisha. So they let me know right away. Well, the previous person I had, they were in here asleep. I said, honey, you need to report that to the nurse because that's not supposed to happen. You know, what is the point of that person being there to protect you if they're sleeping?
Right.
They can't protect you.
Nope.
People always ask me, how do you stay up? Because I sleep the whole day.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be an issue for me because I'm not a night person.
I wasn't either. I had to get used to it.
I've worked overnight shifts a few times over the last 30 years, but it was on rare occasion, and I didn't like it at all.
So when I worked at Bryant, I worked day shift, and sometimes I work 3 to 11. But at the hospital, I do 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Yeah, 3 to 11, I could handle it. 7p to 7a is not going to happen.
This is the first time I've done 7p to 7a, and I had to get used to it. Because at first I was like, it's a no. I'm not going to be able to do it, but I got used to it.
And how long did it take you to get acclimated?
For me, I'm gonna say a month and a half.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm 48, so I'm not young anymore. So it took me a minute to
Oh,
get.
you're a youngster compared to me.
The nurses always say, I don't see how y'all sitting there and just stay awake. I said, honey, I sleep. I go to sleep.
Drink lots of coffee.
Yeah, and I love coffee too.
So what's the most difficult aspect of your job?
For me, I've had patients. Well, I'm not even gonna say hit. I was attacked, and we have call buttons in there where you're posted, and we have cameras in some rooms. So I was literally waving at the camera for them to come in the room. I was even pushing the call light button, and they wouldn't.
Oh gosh.
Because what I did, I got out of the room, but every time I got out the room, the person still came in my personal space. Yeah, and they wanted to fight, and I'm like, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you because they're going to go with your side, and I'm going to be fired. I'm going to be out of a job.
Yeah. That's it's not good, right? Yeah. And what's the most rewarding aspect?
I would say when people tell me thank you for sitting with them, thank you for being in the room with them, and not being scared. Because a lot of people they don't want to do that. They don't want to sit there and notate on the person.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people tell me that. They say thank you.
Huh.
And I guess the 7 to 7 thing, I'm only required to work the 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the week.
Oh, really?
But after that, you can pick up a 4-hour shift, an 8-hour shift, and that's what I do. I'm on my 4th night, so.
Oh, is that overtime?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm already in overtime because I've been working since Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I took the job, because I can write my own schedule.
Yeah.
After I work those 3.
So, and it's 12-hour shifts, and then you get 3 days, that's 36 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So they start doing overtime after 36 or 40?
Yep, it's 36.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
And with Prisma, I just recently found out too, which I know I'm not going back to school back for anything, but they will pay for you to go to school. You wouldn't have to pay for it; they will pay for it.
That's good.
So you wouldn't have to any debt.
Yeah, that's a good benefit. That rarely happens. So I'll drop you off, and I got somebody waiting to get in the car when I get there.
Uh-oh. Oh, at the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to enjoy the ride. It's probably somebody I know.
Yeah. Let's see.
They're probably coming from their class.
Next ride, Justine. You're at 301 Taylor, she's at 330 or 1333.